Okay, so you guys, we graphed a tangent a while ago. Tangent's a little funky. Let me remind us. Tangent starts at the origin. Boop! Tangent goes up one and down. Those 3 points are linear. They go bloop. And then those vertical asymptotes are every pi. And they start from negative half a pi to positive half a pi. And boom, this is our tangent graph. That's it. Do we have to remember tangent starts at the origin? Yeah. Do we have to remember that we go up one and down one? Do we have those 3 little points there? Yeah. Do we need to remember that the period is a pi? Yeah. But that's it, you guys. And then I am not going to make us I'm not going to have us change the period, change their frequency. Like, that'd be so terrible with these. I'm not going to give an amplitude. So I'm just here to say I love you. I'm not going to make this one miserable. Tangent, we got to be comfortable with the basic tangent function, though, having a period of 1 pi and going through the origin. You cool with that? So we cool with that. The period of tangent, every sine and cosine, the period is always 2 pi. What's the period of tangent? 1 pi. So you guys, the most I'm going to make you do is take this very basic graph, and all I'm going to make you do is go right or left or up and down. I'm not going to make you go skinnier. I'm not going to make you go wider because it's so annoying. My gift to you this Friday, okay? So this one right here, what is this plus 3 doing versus this minus pi over 2? That's in parentheses. All of this still applies. What's this plus 3 going to act as? Up 3. Exactly. You're fine, dude. Exactly. This is my vertical shift. So this is my vert shift. Vert shift. So you guys, do you agree tangent always started at the origin? What am I going to do that starting point? Just move it up 3, you guys. This is my new origin. If that's my origin, what are my points? Look, if this was my origin, didn't I go up 1 and down 1? So now from that origin, I'm going to go boop, boop. Is the period still a pi? Yeah, people. I literally just took this graph and I shifted it up 3. I'm not asking too much for you guys, I promise. I know what's realistic, I promise. I promise you I have your best interest at heart. I promise you I'm giving you the necessary skills to succeed in AP Calc or your class beyond by not making us do too much madness. You guys, what do you think this minus pi over 2 is doing in my... Yeah, it's phase shifting me. This is shifting me left and right. Phase shift goes left and right. What'd you say, Miss Steph? Yes. So, guys, which way, what is my phase shift going to be? It's negative c over k. What's my phase shift going to be? What is negative c? Pi over 2 is my negative c. Over k, what's my k here? My k here is just 1. So isn't my phase shift just pi over 2? So if my starting point was here, what am I doing with it now? Right pi over 2. Exactly right, Gert. My new starting point is here. You guys, if that's my new starting point, then I go,
I like this one more.
Yeah, right? You like it because your vertical asymptotes are on pi's?
I guess so.
Oh, I got you. I like that you like it. And then, so we just shifted right pi over 2. Still the tangent graph, not trying to kill y'all, just shifting left and right or up and down. We down with that, people? We can do it. Can we do 2 problems on page 30? What's this one going to go, left and right or up and down? Down 1. What's the second one going to do? Left a pi because it'd be negative pi over 1. Left or right? Oh, because the period is pi. You're right. That in this case, yeah, you're right. So here's what I'm going to ask you guys to do. You're going to do page 30. Ready, Drew and Thomas? We're going to do page 30. Then you're going to bump all the way to page 38. Whoa. Page 38 is part of the review. It's part of the review, but these are good practice problems like on what we did yesterday. I'm going to throw my answers up for you to see them right now.